What's going on? You got one? You got one going?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what you got here. Oh, son. He's got one. He got another one on. Okay, folks. Hey, what's happening, Roland? Well, I'll tell you what's happening. We're out here on Headwaters. We got Phil's got a good one on. Let's see what you got going here, son. Is that a pretty good one?
Yeah.
Let's see how big is it? Oh, look at that. Hey, you got a pretty big bass on. That's 6 or 7 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's a nice one. Oh, son. Okay. Phil's got a good one. The biggest one so far of the day. I'd say what, he's 6 or so. That's a halfway decent one. At least that's we caught a couple more, but you know, hey, what happened today? Let me tell you what, folks, what happened. There'd been some moving water out at Farm 13, and so I told Tom here. I said, Tom, every single day we've been going out there, and by 9 o'clock we'd have 20 or 30 bass. They're hitting Carolina rigs, they're hitting top water, they're hitting spinner baits. And so today we get out there, and what happened? There wasn't any water moving. It was just nothing. And we had one little bass hit a top water, another one a pretty good bass, about 6 or 7 pounds, I guess, hit a flipping some stuff. But anyway, we didn't catch anything much. And so then we hot-footed it over here to Headwaters, and we got some shiners. We've caught a few bass. We hadn't really caught very many bass. It's been kind of slow. But anyway, you guys are regular fishermen here.
Oh yeah.
You've caught some big ones, huh?
Oh yeah. We've caught 9s, 10s out here.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Yep.
Tom, what do you think of this lake? It's a really good lake.
I love this place. I don't want to go anywhere else but here now.
Yeah, it's really a top place. So you guys are both from Fort Lauderdale, and you just you come here all the time. And this is such a big deal because now we did see another boat in here, but basically fishing this lake, I don't see boats like in this spot here. I'll come here and fish all day and catch decent bass just time and time again, and yet we don't see any other boats here.
No.
But this spot is just something, and I wanted to tell you, we did catch a 12 last year and an 11 here, so it's a little deep hole right here. So there's some big giant bass here. But anyway, that's what's happening today. Today was kind of a misfit day because I didn't have the information that it quit pumping water, and so we got kind of messed up on that whole deal. But yesterday and the day before that, we went to Headwaters. We went not to Headwaters first. We went to the Farm 13 first in the moving water. It was game on. It was the cutest thing. I told you guys about the little 7-year-old.
Yep.
Little 7-year-old was about this tall, about 3 foot tall, and would hand him the rods, the father and I. And he had, I think at one point at the Farm 13 with the moving water, I think he had 25 that he'd caught that morning. We'd hand him the rods. And I think I had 1 or 2, and the father had 1 or 2. Finally, it kept on, and we came over here in the afternoon that day, and finally the kid fell asleep. At about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, he fell asleep, and the father and I caught about a dozen pretty good bass. We finally had a chance to fish, but I think at the end of the day, I'm not sure, but I think that kid, I think he caught 50. That little 7-year-old, I think it was somewhere around the 50 mark, because we were giving him all the rods. He was reeling them all in. It was really a pleasure to see him fish like that. But now, you guys fish what? You fish Okeechobee a lot, and you fish
Okeechobee, Kissimmee, Istapoca, all those, but mainly Okeechobee.
Okay.
And we're down south, so we'll fish the Everglades, but it's been tough down there for a while now, so there's nothing like up here right now.
What about A1? You fish A1?
Yep, a couple times. Yep.
That's a pretty good lake.
Yep, very good. Very good lake.
Now, Tom, you're from Fort Lauderdale, and what kind of business are you in?
Wheel business.
Okay.
Dealerships, car dealerships.
Okay, that's good. It's been pretty good
It's
lately.
pretty busy down there.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Well, that's good. I know that's a big business right now. Now with Chevrolet on strike, is that affecting you any?
No,
No.
because I deal with used cars. So
Okay.
new cars don't affect
Okay.
me at all.
Okay.
I'll do stuff.
Anyway, folks, I tell you, the other big thing that happened this whole last couple of days is I just got back from Kentucky, and I don't have the picture to show you, but I did get a big deer, and I think I showed you that on the YouTube last week, and that was the biggest deer I ever shot, so that was kind of a big deal. And I ground it up in hamburger, and I got a special recipe for that. And what my recipe is, in this case, I took 70 pounds of the deer, and I put in a Boston butt, a 12-pound Boston butt, and then I put in 6 or 8 pounds of beef fat, You know, the regular beef fat that they get at the Publix. They actually gave it to me free. And then I put in 4 pounds of bacon. I grounded it up, and I had a great big grinder, and I ground it all up and made these hamburger patties. It's kind of like a meatloafy kind of taste, you know, because but it's not. It's pretty good, and everybody likes it. I've had some people over this last week eating those hamburgers.
Nothing wrong with some added flavor. Nothing wrong with some added flavor.
It's okay. We're gonna bait up. I'm gonna show them what we got here. We actually went out and caught a few shiners while we were waiting, and we got plenty of shiners.
I'd say a few.
Yeah, we got 3 or 4 dozen, so we could put a bunch on. We're gonna probably move because we're not catching a whole lot of fish here. Well, there's he already jumped out for us. Are you gonna hook him in the mouth, or are you gonna hook him?
Oh, I was putting this one up.
Oh, okay.
We're relocating.
Okay, we'll just. Oh, he's jumping.
They're jumping.
They're
jumping.
jumping out. Okay. Well, anyway, we're just putting out more and more stuff. What you got going there, Tom? Okay. We might make a move. You know, we can run north, and we did catch that 1.7 here, or 6 pounder.
That's how spoiled we are. We catch a big one, we get up and move.
Okay. Okay, we do that. Okay, let's reel them in, and we'll go to another spot.
Sounds good.
You know, it's kind of a disappointment. I normally catch a lot more fish in this, but since we got screwed up on going to the wrong spot, this is one more rod out here. We missed a couple here, but it wasn't any kind of big deal. You can reel that in. That was good. What's the biggest fish you ever caught, Phil?
Me is right under 10 pounds.
Yeah.
I can't really get over that like 10 and a half mark. Been doing it for easily 30 years.
You fish a lot of tournaments too, right?
Yeah, I used to fish a lot of tournaments.
Yeah.
Now I have so many kids, it's kind of hard. So.
Well, Tom, you fished here a lot too, you know. Yeah.
That's where my best fish have come from. Our personal best, back-to-back fish, a 9 and an 8 pounder.
Wow, that's something to. Now there's something to hit that one. We'll
Yeah,
save that
times.
for some dead bait. We'll take off, and I'll just take my trolling motor up, and we'll take off here in a second, and we'll go to another spot. And I got the new move trolling motor, and you notice what I've done, folks. I've put it on what they call anchor mode. Here's my little deal, and I put it on the anchor mode, and that's that red button on the top. And when I hit the anchor mode, I would take it off anchor, and now it's just on regular trolling motor. Now when I hit this button, I go left, and it goes left, and I can go this way. I can go higher speed, and higher speed like that, and I can go right, and I can make it go right. Anyway, this whole thing is just it's all a remote control, or it controls off the foot. The other thing is it controls the foot pedal. Okay, let's get this thing up, and we'll get going here, and we'll. Oh, yeah. Okay, folks, we got this thing going. Well, that's what's happening in this world. There's a pretty good bite going on here at Headwaters. I'll be fishing again here tomorrow, but I'm not going to make the mistake we did today. I'm not going to try to find that moving water. That was a big mistake. Well, thanks, folks. Well, you see what's happening. There's just a ton of fish here, and we're just getting started. We're going to catch a couple more big ones. So thanks for watching. Hey, listen, if you would, hit that likes button, because I tell you, O'Reilly's and all these people at Bass Pro, they just go crazy. But that's kind of an update. It's the update of the week, and today's a little slow right now. Hey, we're going to go to a couple more spots. We'll catch them. We'll see you again soon. Hey, thanks for watching.
That's awesome that you update everybody.